dangerous. Motherfucking dangerous. Where the fuck are you? Did you die? Ooh, what the fuck was this? Holy crap! Seriously, man? What the fuck is this? So today I'm going to talk about the Kitava's Herald Spectres. These are non-meta Spectres, but they are very, very strong. Don't be fooled by not seeing anyone using them. They're really strong, they never die. They use Lip Slam and Cleave as their main attack forms. So for these Spectres, I like to use Multi-Strike until I get an Ending Hunger, to which it's the clear speed and their velocity gets very, very decent. Then I use Ruthless or Impale. For endgame, I prefer to use Impale because the single target is a concern, always, right? The endgame, and their clear speed gets just insane. So you just, Impale is the best option. Impale and Dread Banner. So as you can see here from Path of Building, you can configure today. Path of Building is great. You click here on Manage Spectres, you find Kitava's Herald here, you drag it to here, save, then you put in here in the minion area, put Kitava's Herald here and activate this. Show stats for the minion instead of the player. Like I said, they are immortal. They have 72k life, they have max resistances, like, very strong. I've never seen them die. I've seen them die once, to be honest, before they nerfed the traps of the labs to Spectres. I've seen one of my Spectres die to a Saw in Uber Lab. That was it. Rest, you die, but they never die. Even in bosses, I've never seen them die. So they gain life on block because of Bone Offering, and they have this crazy. They have regen and they leech too because of passive. Here, right here, they have these minion damage and life leech. So with the correct items, right, with good boot, okay, the Elder Boots and some Delve body armor, it's easier to find. This is a build for Trade League. It's very hard to execute this build in Souls of Fun. And a good wand, okay, with +1, the +1 from this, and the 3, you can get to 5 Spectres, which is pretty good. You can see here the DPS, okay, you can see, or here, 216 plus bleed, or you can hear here, total DPS including bleeding, you can see 225 per Spectre. So I multiply this by 5, it gets to 1,100,000 something. It's a lot of damage. This is for cleave. For Lip Slam is a little less, gets to like 500k damage. They start with Lip Slam, then they cleave. They will multi-strike, so it's going to be a lot of DPS all the time. And with Unending Hunger, that's a build enabler right here. Also expensive, like I said, and easier to find in Trade League. This makes any Spectre go crazy, and especially those that they go melee, they tank for you. It's a lot of damage, a lot of bleed, a lot of AoE with this Unending Hunger and this one here, and this one here, these notables. So they just clear very fast, and as you finish maps, you just go to the boss. The boss vaporizes because of the souls of the Unending Hunger is just so much damage. So as you can see here, I'm still leveling mine to Ultimatum League, but I have been using here 3 auras. I've been using Warbanner, offensive aura. I've been using Summons Killer Bots, offensive 2, Shock, very offensive, Chills a little defensive, and Flesh and Stone in the Sand Stance, because those are, you know, it's a little bit of defense. You have to take care a little bit. For links, I'm using Flame Dash to cliffs. I'm using Convocation when I have to cliff, and I am hard casting Bone Offering. It's a very lazy. Necromancers are lazy, to be honest, and I just use Bone Offering. I hard cast it every like 10 seconds because of increased duration. It's very good. Steel Skin 2, increased duration 2, right in here in the move button, so it will up all the time without you even noticing. For clearing and for bleeding through maps, Shield Shard, faster attacks, fortified. It's really comfortable, really comfortable. You just go very fast. And then the links here are Brutality, Pulverize, Melee Physical, Multi-Strike, and Minion Damage. The rest is Raise Zombie for mid shield, Karen Golem because it really scales well with physical specters. You can see here too the Warbanner Killer Bots. A good belt with good life rolls and etc. You can find a jewel with taunt. I haven't found. I may buy the next hours, but it's a very good thing to make the minions taunt. Choose another layer of defense. And you can see here too my cast. My offensive setup is Ball Lightning to get a lot of hits to generate frenzy charges from Victorious Charity. Culling Strike too because it's very offensive, very good to cull. And then Hex Touch with vulnerability, and my enchant here is 30% increased vulnerability curse effect. That's the best DPS one. Not even the 40% Spectre damage tops this one here. This is so much better because curses are debuffs and they are more multipliers. So you want the vulnerability curse effect. So for defenses I have here Jinx Juju that gets 10% damage from hits to the Spectres. So for hits you are even tougher. Life, of course, you can see, not in here, I'm 76 right now. But you can see here in Path of Beauty at level 91 I have almost 8k life. A lot of life. And of course with the build itself using a shield and Bone Offering and Glancing Blows, right here you can get to 75 block chance and 36 spell block. So you'll be blocking a lot, and with the Flesh and Stones the mobs around you will be blind and you get less damage from attacks from outside of Flesh and Stone. So it's a pretty decent build, man. All you have to do is position a little bit and hardcast your Bone Offering, curse yellows and bosses because you don't even have to curse anything. Everything will die like instantly, and it's pretty good. I really enjoy playing with these Spectres. They are fierce. It feels good to see them just leaping on top of mobs and cleaving them. It's crazy. You have to enjoy the game. So I really enjoy playing with these Spectres. They are definitely not meta. I think you can scale damage with them pretty good though. And that's it. Have fun. I hope that you enjoy the videos and the builds.